The diplomatic dinner was going well until the Cretan ambassador made a mistake. Ambassador Williams sat at the negotiation table, smiling pleasantly as courses were served. Around him, representatives from 40 species discussed trade agreements, cultural exchanges, and galactic cooperation. The humans were being their usual charming selves, diplomatic, friendly, almost harmless. Then the security alert pinged. Williams's aide leaned in, whispering urgently. Every human at the table received the same message simultaneously. Their expressions didn't change. Not immediately, but something else did. Diplomatic observer Threnzik watched in fascination as the shift occurred. The human's posture changed, subtly, but unmistakably. Shoulders squared, spine straightened. Their pleasant smiles remained fixed, but their eyes went flat, empty, calculating. Ambassador Williams? High Chancellor Vex inquired. Is something wrong? Not at all, Chancellor, Williams replied smoothly. Please continue with the dessert course. But his hands, Threnzik noticed his hands had moved to rest on the table's edge. Loose. Ready. Every human in the room had adopted similar positions. The Cretan ambassador, Zelvok, snorted with amusement. Come now, humans. We have sensors. We detected your adrenaline spike. All of you simultaneously. What startled you? Williams took a sip of water. His movements were controlled, precise. Our embassy was just attacked. 40 staff members killed, including 16 children from our diplomatic school. The room fell silent. I'm sure it was a terrible accident, Vextar began. It wasn't. Williams set down his glass with deliberate care. It was the Cretan separatist faction. They broadcasted their claim. They're demanding we leave Cretan space or face more attacks. Zelvok laughed nervously. Separatists are extremists, not sanctioned by our government. Surely you understand. He stopped, because every human in the room was staring at him. Not glaring, not angry, just staring, with those flat, empty eyes. Threnzik's scales rippled with instinctive fear. He'd studied humans extensively, knew they evolved as persistence hunters on a death world, knew they were technically apex predators. But they'd been so friendly, so diplomatic, he'd forgotten. He wasn't forgetting now. Ambassador Zelvok, Williams said quietly. His voice was calm. Too calm. 16 children. Ages 4 to 12. Would you like to see the footage? No, that's not necessary. Williams pulled up the hologram anyway. The council watched in horror as the attack unfolded. Children running, screaming. The Cretan separatists had targeted the school specifically. Turn it off, Vextar whispered. Williams did. Then he stood. Every human stood with him, synchronized, precise. We're leaving now, Williams announced. We're going home to declare war. You have 72 hours to deliver the individuals responsible, or we will come get them ourselves. You can't threaten, Zelvok started. Williams turned to face him fully. Threnzik saw it then, really saw it. The predator, the thing that had climbed to the top of Earth's food chain, not through strength or speed, but through relentless, terrifying patience. We're not threatening, Williams said softly. We're informing. Those children were under our protection. You killed them. Now we're going to show you what happens when humans stop being diplomatic. His smile returned, but it was wrong. All teeth. No worms. You've been negotiating with humans in off mode, he continued. We smile, we compromise, we talk because it's easier than the alternative. But you just flipped the switch, Ambassador. You activated something we've been very, very careful to keep dormant. This is barbaric. Zelvok protested. No, Williams corrected. This is honest. For 6 months, we've sat here being what you wanted, soft, civilized, safe. But we're predators, Ambassador. We've always been predators. We just learned to be polite about it. He began walking toward the exit. The other humans followed, in perfect formation. 72 hours, Williams repeated without looking back. Deliver them, or we start hunting. And when humans hunt, Ambassador, he paused at the door. We don't stop until we catch what we're after. Ever. It's how we conquered our world. It's how we survived for 300,000 years. By being too stubborn, too patient,